go to your channel.
Good evening, everyone. We're going to go ahead and get started. Happy Thursday. I'm so excited that tomorrow is Friday. Oh, no. How's Memphis working? I'm not sure why he's working. So, I would like to dedicate... Layla, how about we put him outside? Put him in the backyard, please. Okay, let Tika inside and let Memphis outside. Sorry, we're having some barking dogs here. Okay, so again, good evening. Thank you for joining me tonight for our special story time. I would like to dedicate this story and this time to Miss Gracie and tell you I can't wait for you to start kindergarten. And remember that you need to work really hard so that you're ready to start. Okay, so I don't know if you know the Skippy John Jones stories, but these are my favorite stories. And so we're going to start every time we read with a Skippy John Jones book. So I think I have about probably 5 of these books. So this one is called Skippy John Jones Lost in Space. And the author is Judy Shatner. And she also illustrates the story. So she's the author and the illustrator. Skippy John Jones was nuts about Mars. Because it was the red planet. I love red. That's what I said. And I musty put some rusty in my big boy bed. So off he went to the kitchen where Mama and the girls were starting supper. We're making tuna poodle casserole, crooned his sister Jilly Boo Jones. Tuna noodle casserole, corrected Mama. A poodle is a dog, and we don't eat dogs. Skippy John Jones thinks he's a dog, said Jezebel. Yeah, agreed Jujubee. He thinks he's a chihuahua because his ears are too big for his head, added Jezebel. That's enough, scolded Mama. Pinkie Pie's ears are just fine. But Pinkie Pie was oblivious to their chatter. May I please borrow your bottle of red spice, Mama? He asked politely. Yes, you may, replied Mama, pleased with her boy's manners. But you better not be thinking of doing any sprinkling. Nuh-uh, said Skippy, blinking, or tasting, pasting, or wasting. If you know what is good for you, she added. Well, Skippy John Jones always knew what was good for him. What is he doing with the spice? It looks like he's putting it on his bed. Uh-oh. And that was bouncing and pouncing and rocketing in the rusty red dust. Oh, I'm Skippy John Jones, and I'm in a big race to be the first dog to bounce into space. Then a bit of the spice tickled his nose, and chewy! The kitty boy sneezed. Holy hot tamales, exclaimed Skippy John Jones as he shot past his reflection. What's up with that doggy in the mirror? Then using his very best Spanish accent, he said, You are not a Siamese cat, dude. You are a wicked red chihuahua. And quicker than you can say jumpin' jacks on Jupiter. The kitty boy found his mask and cape and mirror, a marble, and his sock monkey. He stuffed these and a few other things into his spacesuit while he sang in a muy, muy soft voice. Layla, when we get here, you're going to clap.
Okay.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
My name is Scapito Frisquito, and And I think there are Martian perritos. Some say the green creatures share all of my features. I hope it's just not fabolitos. I'll show you the next one. Back in the kitchen, the girls were being a big help to Mama Junebug Jones. I love noodles, declared Jilly Boo. Noodles are silly, said Jezebel. That's because they're nude, said Jujubee. They're not nude, said Jilly Boo, giggling. And she tossed one up to the ceiling where it got stuck. But Skippy John Jones wasn't stuck at all. He was suited up and ready for liftoff. The astronaut Ito took one small step into his closet, 4 chihuahuas. And one giant leap into the universe for Chimachangos. He was well into his orbit when a comet covered in crazies cruised by. Who goes there? Hollered Skipito. Martian, came the answer. Martian who? March into your closet and get us some frijoles, dude, said the voice. Poquito Tito, exclaimed Skipito. Is that you, amigo? Sí, it is all of us, los chimachangos, said Poquito Tito, the smallest of the big ones. We're going to build a chili polvo pipeline from Mars to Earth. Not the chili powder pipeline, declared Skipito. Excamente, howled the doggies. ¿Por qué? asked Skipito. Because, amigo, began Don Diego, the biggest of the small ones. The chili powder on Mars is muy caliente, and it will keep us very warm en el invierno. The cuckoo comet and the kitty boy made it to Mars with a soft landing. Ooh, sighed Don Diego. That felt marvelous. Then he turned to glance at Skipito. No offense, Poco Coco, but why the suit de la nieve? Asked Don Diego. It's not a snowsuit, declared Skipito. It's a spacesuit. Dude, you don't need a spacesuit up here, said Poquito Tito. You need a spice suit. Mars is covered with chili powder, Chico. This made the perros go loco in the rojo singing. Chili-roo, chili-ree, chillerito. It's a wag of the tail for Skipito, for there's nothing as nice as a roll-in hot spice in the light of the Martian moonitos. Good job, Layla. But a roll in the rojo should have been a no-no, because quicker than you can say, monkeys making meatballs, Skipito rolled and rolled and rolled in the opposite direction from his pipeline puchitos. Ooh, said Skipito, panting. You boys are right. The spicito is hot. The astronautito was so calor under the collar that he just had to take off his spacesuit. Muchachos, he called out. There was no answer. Uh-oh, Skipito said to himself. I'm lost in spice. But the astronautito did not panic. He grabbed his binoculars and climbed up onto a roca. And that's when he saw, holy green gorillas, gulped Skipito. It's a Martianito. The puchito pounced just a whisker away from the unearthly creature. Dude, your ears are too big for your head. Your head is too big for your body. You are not a Martian. No, I know I am not a Martian, dude, said Skipito. I'm a Chihuahua, just like you. To prove his point, Skipito ran back to his spacesuit and pulled out the little rojo mirror he had packed. Look, said Skipito, holding it up so both their faces showed. We are tweens. The Martian was so mesmerized that he could not take his uno ojo off himself. Scapito was so excited that he could not stop hopping and flapping his arms. Then all of a sudden he remembered he was lost. Hey, come on, Uno Ojo, called the kitty boy. We've got to find mis amigos. But Uno Ojo said nada. He simply sat and stared at his image in the mirror. Okie dokie, Ito, said Scapito. I'll go, but you have to keep your eye on my stuff, especially my sock monkey. Then he took off faster than a tiddlywink in a tornado. He didn't have to go far, and less time than it takes to tickle a termite, Scapito found his cucurritos cooped up inside a crater. Dudes, shouted Scapito. Dude, whispered Don Diego. You are just in tiempo. In time for what? Scapito asked. Hombres de la Marte, said Poquito Tito with a shiverito. Not the men from Mars, declared Scapito. The mere mention of Martians made the muchachos go mad. Knock, knock. Who's there? Verde Martians everywhere, slurping, slopping ice cream cones, speeding in the spicy zones. Mossy Martians on the move. What do they think they have to prove? We do not come here for the fight. We want to build. We will not bite. Then Scapito felt the fur stand up on the back of his neck. Because the Critters Crater was about to have Cinco crazy creatures for company? Holy hoople heads, hollered Scapito. Here they come. Before Scapito could think what to do, the Verde visitors piled up out of their space buggy, bearing all of Scapito's stuff. 2 were green and mossy, while the 3rd was green and bossy. The 4th was green and funky, and the 5th was green and... Monkey? Yelled Scapito. That's my sock monkey. Ditto, declared Scapito's one-eyed Martian twin emerging from the green group before him. Without saying another palabra, Scapito picked up his monkey's paw and pulled. First, Scapito yanked it this way. Then Uno Ojo yanked it that way. It's a tug of monquito, cheered the chimichangos. On the count of 3, the papitos planned to pull también. But as the doggy shouted, Uno! The Martians hollered, Ojo! And uh-oh, Uno Ojo let a go-go, sending the kitty boy flying. Scapito and his sock monkey hurtled headfirst back to earth and out through his closet door. Kaboom! He hollered, breaking the sound barrier and maybe his head. Skippy John Jones, exclaimed Mama, rushing into his room. What on earth are you doing? The kitty boy stood up and shook off a cloud of red spice. I didn't do anything on Earth, Mama, replied Skippy John. I did everything on Mars. Oh, that's terrific, Major Tom, said Mama. Then she straightened the kitty boy's ears. You must be starving. Later that night, the kitty boy looked up at the starry sky. Mars, he muttered, beginning to bounce. Oh, I'm Skippy John Jones, and I like my red jammies, 'cause they're made from the wool of green Martian lammies. Stop bouncing, Pinkie Pie, scolded Mama. I'm not pink, I'm red, said Skippy. It's over, Red Rover, said Mama. Just go to sleep. And that's exactly what he did. There he is in his red pajamas. I hope you liked my story. I hope you were listening, Miss Gracie. A big shout out to you. Have a great night. Sweet dreams. Remember, you're important, you're smart, you're special, you matter, and you are loved. I will see you tomorrow. Good night, all. Bye-bye.